Alright, hey everybody, MikuXLegend is back for more Leaflet love story. Now, I got a comment about this. Like, I'm gonna keep a close eye on it. And I mean, I'm not sure if there's a way to know that this was actually a Chinese game though, and that some of them could have problems though. But I have no idea. But oh, Rory's sort of in the middle of this, but I'm not sure. So we'll just only do this one. No, that's about it. Anyway, listen resumes. Order takeaway. I guess I'm the first shut-in, but not a gamer in this dorm. Nevertheless, I conclude my shady transactions with that part-time student. If I don't collect them, I'll be taking a loss. Hello there?
学长，准备好了吗？
I have the right to remain silent. Every Chinese word that I say can be used as evidence to take me away.
那几个学姐人很好的，别黑他们。
No need to tell Queen Jixu how hard I've worked. Just let her see the outcome for herself. Are you two in one team? Now follow me. The teacher moves the mouse a few times to remove the black screen from the screensaver, then uses Skype to make a call. The foreign teacher is black-haired, free-eyed, hawk-nosed, and clean-shaven. He seems to have exotic Catalan features. He communicates a bit with the old Orient teacher, then pushes a cardboard box across the table. Our teacher adjusts the webcam over to me and Quinn Jixu. Good evening. Good afternoon. I consider the time zone difference between here and Manchester.
中午好，
We report our team number and the foreign teacher retrieves the question from the box. The dialogue topic is... Let's see your topic. Suppose the two of you are a couple. Who are you going to talk about? Okay, let's try that again. I almost missed it. Let's see your topic. Suppose the two of you are a couple who are going to talk about marriage. Prepare 5 minutes of conversation. What's going on? Looks like it's predestined that I will have to act as Queen Jixu's boyfriend before I can become a real one. She looks a bit embarrassed. To quell this unsettling atmosphere, I decided to talk a bit with a foreign teacher. I'm quite curious. If both of us are men and women, what should we do? In the United Kingdom, same-sex marriages are legal. You will receive your blessings. This is a reason why we call this country Homo Kingdom sometimes. Oh, in China, this won't happen. I should remind you that you still have 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Good luck. With these 20 seconds to catch a breather, Queen Jixu seems more relieved. I discuss the content of our conversation softly with her and quickly scribble the main points on the notebook. The foreign teacher on the monitor has prepared the paper and pen as well as the voice recording equipment. Begin. This is a one-time test. I don't need to think it too much. What I have to do is try my best to express myself clearly and finish the conversation. Conversation proceeded smoothly and didn't use any grandiloquent or difficult phrases and talked like a normal person. And Quinn Jixu, who also slowed down in her speech during the critical moments and emphasized those parts by using simple words to ensure that I could follow her. I thank her quietly. She has saw a lot about me. With her help, I can understand everything and really achieve it without a single Chinese word. Quinn Jixu seems a bit surprised about... No, okay, let's try that again. Quinn Jixu seems a bit surprised upon looking at me, though it didn't affect her performance. We didn't control the time well. When the 5 minutes are up, we're still in our conversation. Time's up. Both of you can stop now. Before I give my comments, I'd like to ask something. Just now, when the gentleman said he can't afford a house as prices are too high, the lady gave the answer where if that happens, it's hard for both of you to continue in a relationship. I'm quite curious, do men in China have to own a piece of property before they are eligible to marry someone? There are two words I don't understand. Queen Jixu probably also knows that I don't understand, and she goes over to answer first.
大部分情况下是的。
I'd say this is really cruel to lovers.
我不会。如果他真的很努力筑巢，而不是丢锅给房价的话，这会被我看在眼里。
I don't quite understand what Queen Jixu is saying, but I also can't admit defeat. I'm poor and I will work hard. I'll buy a house for her, borrow money, pay a lot of money, then pay some money again, and pay some money again to the bank. I make hand gestures at the camera. At this time, I can't say mortgage or deposit. How pathetic. I'll give my best wishes for the love of China. It has become as if it's real. When Jixu is looking at me unnaturally, her face has blushed a bit, and she immediately goes over to the webcam.
给我们点评和建议吧，英语方面。
I didn't pay much attention to the teacher's comments for Queen Jixu. Even if I hear it, I won't understand much. When it's my turn, the teacher commented by using simple words for me to make sure I can understand what points and suggestions were. After stepping out of the test room, I can't resist looking at Queen Jixu smugly. See? How did you do? How did I do?
不怎么样。
She answered while facing downwards without looking at me, but when she said it, the corners of her lips seemed to have curved slightly upwards, and she's murmuring about some words repeatedly.
借钱，付很多钱，然后付一些钱，再付一些钱，再付一些钱，给银行。
I heard it. Hey, can you stop bringing up this part? Enough. How do I say Angie in English? Teach me.
mortgage 四级词汇。
Alright, that will be my next goal.
身体不要紧吧？
Still? Okay. We can get some milk tea for refreshment. Let's go.
嗯，
Didn't decline. Looks like it's worth it to stay up late last night. Luckily, I've slept more on the day before yesterday. That's why I could take it. I'm happy because I could bring her to the shopping venue for a date. But I got blocked by someone. Hi, ain't you two joining the party? What party? That older female classmate who was planning to migrate overseas because Karma got us to study together. So she's inviting everyone for the class to party at the karaoke lounge. She's hosting. When? Right now, because everyone will come for the teleconference mentoring for just 5 minutes of work in front of the computer. When it's whoever's turn to take the test, they simply leave the party for the test, then go back to have fun. I think when Jixi will still refuse to go with me, but how about with me and a group of classmates? So, Xing, I did well today. Will you consider having a short holiday with us?
也好，但就今天偷懒一下下哦。
Alright, it's also fine if you wish to leave early. I'll lead you two there. Alright, that's fair. That's my song. Give the mic back. Blackjack, you've lost. More mist comes out from the coffee cup. Dazzling lights wander on the stage. 10 or more classmates were here. The atmosphere is rather hot. Some of them waved at us when we arrived. Others paid no attention to me or Queen Jixu. Queen Jixu doesn't seem to be accustomed to this kind of noisy environment and doesn't seem to be happy about it either. She kept playing on her mobile phone and ignored everything else. I just joined in the normal chit-chat, cheering and complaining with my classmates. Here comes yummy fruit. Say ah. I stabbed a strawberry with a toothpick and offered it to Queen Jixie's lip.
不用了，我自己来。
Queen Jixu had already planned to eat it, but upon seeing quite a few girls looking at her, she changed her mind. It's probably that way. Wow, I'm so jealous. I'd also like to have such a boyfriend.
等一下，我不是。
What? Everyone has already regarded you two as a couple. That was my plan. Till now, there aren't any guys who would talk to Queen Jixu. Everyone has misunderstood. I don't have that kind of relationship with Xiao Xing. There's nothing more I wouldn't dare to admit. In front of Queen Jixu, I can't feel her like I'm taking advantage of the situation.
学长，
I make the hand gesture to indicate a never mind. Immediately, she lowers her head to look at her mobile phone. Party time! Most of the party goers won't miss a king game. The game premise is to draw from a stack of playing cards to determine the king, and then the king can give an order to which nobody is allowed to refuse. When everyone is seated and the karaoke set is turned off, the place becomes quiet. I am seated together with Queen Jixu, and one guy had thought of sitting on the other side next to her. When I stare at him, he understood and gave up. Every person shall pick a single card. Now, the person who draws the joker will be the king. After each person has drawn their cards, the remaining card will be the card to determine the king.
我
Among that soft laughter, Queen Jixu got up and walked towards the stage. Please, your majesty, now pick 2 numbers and give your order.
嗯，
What is your order? Such a hesitation. 10 seconds have already passed. Queen Jixu is racking her brains by pressing against her forehead. Seems she is quite a novice and playing any of these party games for amusement. If you can't think of any, you can select from preset actions. All of them are meant as a joke and harmless. Don't worry and go ahead.
那第三条吧。
Alright, the queen's order is show a ballet dance by 2 people. One person must hold the other by the waist. Everyone has started to laugh secretly. Sounds quite difficult. Your Majesty, please choose the 2 numbers to decide who will carry out the order.
1和10。
Alright, everyone please show your number. The unlucky ones with the number 1 and 10 will have to carry out the order. I hear everyone around me breathe their sighs of relief. And when I turn over my card, phew, I have one. I stand up and look at Twin Jixu in annoyance. Your Majesty, please cancel your order. No, obey the rules. Trying to wriggle out? Nah.
学长，对不起啊。
But Jixu covers her mouth with those cute big eyes. They are gleaming mischievously. Wait, it seems something's wrong. By the way, who has number 10? Not me. Not me. That means if everyone doesn't have that one, may your majesty please turn over and show that special card meant for you. Ha 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 ha.
我是
Laughter burst out across the entire room. Just now, Queen Jixu was still looking at me rather sympathetically. Now she presses her face onto her card at the stage looking downcast and her hair flows down through the podium. The people around us are making a lot of noise. They want to see us perform, and Queen Jixu doesn't seem to be mentally prepared for this. So, Xing, I extend my hand towards her. Even the universe will end someday.
我，好吧。
Camera, get ready for this. Uh-oh. This is the first time for me to get so close to her. My arms don't need to exert too much strength. Her waist is as soft as cotton silk. Fujitsu seems to be trembling slightly. She might probably need a lot of effort to remain in this state. Her thin and long eyelashes and charming shape of her breasts makes it hard for me to decide where to put my sight on. I am too embarrassed to do it any longer. Fujitsu is also rather bewildered, and she could only look at me helplessly. Should be okay now. Must maintain it for 1 minute. No, how could it be so long? Whenever Queen Jixie is running out of stamina or she is feeling shy, she closed her eyes. I applied strength in my arms and helped Queen Jixie up. She blushed as if she caught a cold. Candles can be lit by her face.
有事情回去了。
Goodbye, everyone. I'm also going to see her there. Overprotective wife, guardian, husband. Goodbye. I've caught up with her. No, Queen Jixie should be waiting for me over here. She could have easily loosed me with that usual sneaky movement if she wanted. You aren't happy, aren't you?
没有，就是不太习惯，那么挠疼的地方，晕过去的感觉都有。
I think you are at the sports tournament. The audience will probably be noisier than that. Imagine if the Miss Manners were to faint on a live scene.
好嘛，我会努力的。
Right? Work hard at digging a big trap, risk everything to push me in, and then risk being pushed in too.
学长，
She's pushing again. I'd really want to continue teasing her, but I also know that's her character. If I go too far, I might be hated. Let's go together for the English classes tomorrow. We return to university, although it isn't very late. The sky has already turned to dark. Looks like Queen Jixie is also feeling a bit tired. I escort her to a place near a dormitory, then stop. If I get too close to the female dormitory and get spotted, the girls might gossip about her endlessly. Would you like to self-study together in the classroom or in my engineering center? From this simple question, Queen Jixie's face turns red. What is she actually thinking about? Oh. Hold on. Oh wait, I could also do that too. Oh.
还是普通的教室吧。不过我第2节有事。
Then it's settled. After I found a place, I'll give you a call.
总觉得这样让学长很受累。
I usually wake up early.
是吗？那我就坐享其成一回来。
I wave goodbye to her. Let's play it safe. I'm gonna find an unused classroom with the aircon. I still need to decide on the study arrangements, which books to bring along. I'll need to prepare them in advance. A message from Queen Jixie. Senior. Here. Senior, this is very important. Remember it well. What is it? No show again? No milk tea, please. Absolutely no. Absolutely no. Why are you so firm? What health rumors did you receive from your FB? Won't cause cancer, is organic, can take it with other food. Food for any birth symbol safe. Yes. Now, 52. Running with tear. Updating Queen Jixie's personal info. Weight, 52 kilograms. Doesn't count. Clothes you wear today is heavier than last time. No. Of course, weigh less when naked. Not wearing anything. It should be right after a bath. I can imagine a pretty girl wrapped in a towel. Sparkled, overload, brain becomes blank, can't reply very soon. Unhappy with TAT. No milk tea, please. Fine, I won't bring milk tea tomorrow. I bet. Don't be upset. After saying all these. I got limited edition milk tea. Although Queen Jixie said she didn't want it, she'd be happy if I really bring it to her, perhaps. Sorry. Where's this key? Back with the drink. Now to occupy the unused classroom. I found that classroom for self-study. Because I spent quite a bit of time last night to look into the classroom schedule. I found a classroom that meets everything. Hold on just a bit. Yeah. This type of classroom where the most curriculum just ended would normally be ignored by most of the students. Got the place. While waiting for Jitsu, I start with my study plan first. I'll be late by a bit. Let her be. I believe she'll come, so I'll continue with my study. After some time, an aromatic scent reaches my nose. So fragrant. Can I still continue to sniff her shampoo conditioner mixed together with that girl's fragrance? Stop it. There will be no next time if I can't control myself. Haven't you bathed last night? Why did you bathe again this morning? Were you in such a hurry that you fell down into a drain? The character who bathes most often in Doraemon Adventure. I nod Quinjitsu, then take out the packaging for the milk tea. Quinjitsu's expression changes. What did you say from before? In one stroke, I insert the straw inside, hold the milk tea in front of me, and act as if I'm about to drink it. It's my breakfast. What with that expression, and you look even more disappointed when a child who is hearing that their spring outing is cancelled. I sticker secretly to myself. Otherwise, it's also fine if you'd like to drink some. I still won't offer you more even if you want it. Only a mouthful. I passed the entire cup to her. Start your show emoji. I didn't expect Quinjitsu's self-control was stronger than I thought. She really did suck in only a bit. It's so little. Is that really enough? I really like to watch how you drink your milk tea. Seems her face was blushed a bit, as if she had declined to tell something. I seem to get it. So you have been exercising this morning? Because I noticed that Quinjitsu can only nod in acknowledgement. I understand. Tomorrow, I won't purposefully bring milk tea in front of you again. And I'll drink all of it. Quinjitsu passes the cup back to me, and just when I have received it, she suddenly becomes flustered and is about to take it back. I shake my head and pass her the straw that she used to tear a big hole in the plastic cover, and I bring the cup to my lips to drink it from directly. Quinjitsu breathes a sigh of relief as if a weight on her shoulders had been lifted. Let's begin our study for today. There are a few parts I don't understand. Questions on object classes. Two people are studying very hard together. Time flies quickly. You're going for manners group practice, aren't you? No wonder she has changed into her manners outfit before coming here directly. Am I permitted to watch? Suddenly she becomes stern, as if she really regards me as some undesirable character. I'll ask around. This time I won't go. I'll continue standing here. This way, after your train, you'll still have a seat when you return. What a pity. Then after lunchtime, I'll return to my engineering center. Uh-oh. Hey, what's going on? I press square for the log. This sounds good. Although I thought of watching our practice, I also need to finish my own things. I don't have that much time. I continue to work hard on questions. The number of students who are doing their self-study are also gradually increasing. Later, the seat next to me where Queen Jixu has been sitting earlier is already replaced by a guy with a smell of cigarette smoke. Close to noontime, I've collided the questions which I don't understand, revised newly learnt words, then put on my earphones and walked towards the canteen while reading and listening to the sentence patterns. If I enter from the side door, the third window has a 50% chance that I will encounter that auntie who serves meals with shaky hands.
观察得真仔细呢，就是用错了地方。
Those who are observant through are intelligent. Otherwise, how did I discover that limited edition milk tea?
带给你来。
Although we were still quite far apart when we entered and leave the canteen, the distance between us has gradually become excuse me, it's gradually becoming smaller. Among the tourist destinations in English-speaking countries, there are some example sentences that might be used to conduct one's business in a group over matters on accommodation, meals, and public transport hubs. I shall explain them for today. After studying hard for an entire day, I can finally follow what is taught in the classes with fewer difficulties. Queen Jixu is studying very hard and taking a lot of notes. I didn't record as much as she did, yet my attention is still focused on parts which I can understand right now. During the classroom break, I can finally catch a breather.
总觉得和我以前学过的不太一样。
Then believe the lessons here. Most textbooks are already out of date.
哪有你这样黑课本的？
So, Xing, are you wearing your panties when you go out tomorrow? Like what? Well, I can imagine. Queen Jixu has become red-faced instantly.
学长请停止性骚扰的发言。
Do you understand what is wrong about it? I asked you whenever you will be wearing pants, not skirt. Why are you making me out to be a habitful offender?
但是裤子不应该是 trousers 吗？
Was the word trousers still being used since 50 years ago?
是怎么回事？
Pants have always been called pants for overseas. I'm afraid trousers really refer to pantalettes that were used to clothes to 100 years ago. They have been used since a long time ago.
是这么过时的英语吗？我都不知道。
Right, so Shane, tomorrow, are you wearing your pants when you go out?
不会，学长大坏蛋！我要去查一下，是不是真的这样？还是你想占我便宜？
When Jixu retrieves her smartphone to check and turns around to enter the classroom. I'm a bit worried on whenever she's really angry, but thinking too much won't help either. Excuse me, teacher. An unrelated question for today's class. I saw on the internet that this word trousers is no longer used. Is that true? This is fine. If you use this word, they can understand and won't affect communication. Meanwhile, they will think you are an interesting person. Think about it. If a person from overseas with yellow hair and blue eyes were to suddenly say to you, "Nice to meet thee the present day, and I admireth thee so much in Chinese," how would you feel then? I crossed the Rio zero to somewhere wrongly. You should continue to be interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to ring the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye, you guys take care.